Thank you. I feel corrected. I appreciate it. In any event, he's going to do one of his original poems to close out his set. And he himself is a lifelong Alaskan. He's been a fisherman for 30 years. He's been writing poetry now for 20 years. And he's been going to the Fisher Poets Gathering for 12 years. And he's been at every Salmon Fest so far in the Neelchick every summer. So that's Sand Summer right there. This is his third time here at the Anchorage Folk Festival. So please welcome Steve Schoomaker.
Thank you. This song, the first song I'm going to do is, it's about life, and it's about death, and how they come. The signs are old and the things that I see, I seem to remember what used to be. Down my brain's pathways like a limbs of a tree, there I am in a downwind breeze, and I can sense, but I can't quite see, way before me. Clouds condense so high over me, and waves come crashing in around my knees. These things that are so much like they used to be, there I sense what I cannot see, coming downwind from way before me. Something seems to be speaking to me when my boat hull rises up on a stormy sea. My gill net rolls in all wet back to me, and the salmon in it are gasping breathlessly. There I am again, in the downwind breeze. His hearts are beating their very last beats all around me. I can sense it, but I can't quite see. Blood red is the sky low to the east. It's like these two bloody hands of mine I'm gonna need. The yellow willow bushes tangle around my knees, and a dead bull moose lies at my feet. There I am again. The downwind breeze, I can truly sense it, but you know, I can't quite see it. It's coming downwind, it's coming from way before me. Well, I wonder what I might be when my life escapes away from me. Because you know, things still are so much like they used to be. The times have changed what a mortal can see, you know, but there I am again, downwind breeze. I can truly sense it. Coming downwind, way before me. I can sense what I cannot see. On my brain's pathway is like the limbs of a tree. There I am again, downwind breeze, way before me. This next one's about appreciation and and connection like this. It's called praise. It's Fisher poetry. Kind of made into a song for it. My praise is the sea into the wild breeze so free in me. My praise to the sky. My praise is high, not separate from the sky. Like the streams that pour to the sea, I'm not separate from the wild ocean's breezes, the wild soul inside of me. Not separate from the sky. My praise to the sea, when I lay my head into the sea, to the things that's been speaking to me. Yeah, with that breeze, with all the gulls that I see, like all the bears in the wild salmon streams, every new summer's dreams catching salmon truly seems like an answered prayer. See, my praises to the east, cold wild salmon streams, not separate, no, not separate from the sky. Or the trees, yeah, when I breathe, I'm not separate from the wild ocean's breeze. It's the wild soul inside of Steve. Not separate, no, not separate, not separate from the sky. My praise to the sea, to the wild breeze so free in me. My praise to the sky and the high. Well, I'll leave you with a poem. I did this a few years ago, and I kind of like to do poems, you know. Sometimes poets, you know, you look at your toolbox, like the times and maybe there's attendance, you get an ear, I got the floor. So I decided to do this one. I did it a couple years ago here. It's a Fisher poetry song, or poem. It's called Illusions of Separateness. This is about perception. Illusions of separateness split the world around me, disguising as separate as dependency, disguised as relation, connectivity, so disguised in the obvious simplicities of need, disguised in the fleshes and the hearts of the sea like the fisherman's heart. Yeah, like other such breeds, that the heart of predation is a heart naturally, strong from the beats of its activities and the fitness of passions, occasionally pleased, strong from connections that are felt if we ease past that sense of illusion, that it's all separately. Those illusions of separateness, that we exist on our own, contained within our bodies, outside all we've known, dividing up nature till we're divided alone at the top of some food chain, we'll conquer and own. It's an illusion of separateness, like my boat in the sea. Like the sea cools my engine when my sweat's cooling me. Yeah, my sweat dries to salt. Like the salt of the sea, evolved in my species like salmon to streams. Evolved into patterns like feathers to breeze. It's an illusion of separateness. Those salmon aren't us. We're the cod, or the halibut, or the boom, or the bust, or the moss-covered old growth, or the bait that we cut, or the ice of the Arctic, or the roads that we rode. Illusions of separateness, like the sky and the bay, like those crabs on the seafloor, like the night and the day. so encased by enclosures of electrified light, were worlds brought inside from a space satellite. Illusions of separateness, wild salmon and me. Yeah, I try to catch them and they try to stay free. The forces we share, that's our life energy, so woven together as allowed by the sea, cold and uncaring, but together we'll be, but of strands in the web of its complexity. Illusions of separateness, like my net in the sea, yeah, like being a gill netter in brutality. So lay in deception of the forces that be, directly connecting this salmon and man, this blood on his deck with this cash in his hand. It's illusion of separateness, this life and this death. Oh, this eater and eaten in connective digest, each purely energy sustained in life's quest, sustained by connection and not separateness. Illusions of separateness under clear plastic wrap, decreaturized portions circling drains as our crap. Flushed from the rooms of our privacy's lies as the fans of the restroom share the truth with the skies. Illusions of separateness. And our cars, boats, and planes. And our shoes are 10 toes. And our hats larger grains, so exposed to pollutants that our bloodstreams contain. And climatic responses to temperatures gains, yet we're kind of like junkies, too unconscious to change. Illusions of separateness claim religions and borders. Through the races of peoples and hierarchies orders, illusions of separateness through the red and the blue, through the us and the them, through the me and the you. Illusions of separateness, yeah, like that first domino, and the last to go down and reactions flow, connected, one to the next, all affects all, with no separateness. Well, our illusions of separateness, they're dividing our time. Our future expectations with a clear frame of mind, devoid of illusions, consciously whole. Not divided in psyche under illusions control, because illusions of separateness. They'll run down to the sea, through the streets to the rivers by the gutters retrieve. Disguised in the sewers is connectivity. Disguised in the obvious simplicics of need. Disguised in the fleshes and the hearts of the sea, like this fisherman's heart. Yeah, like other such breeds, that the heart of predation is a heart naturally, strong from the beats of its activities, and the fitness of passions occasionally pleased, strong from connections that are felt if we just ease past that sense of illusion, that us all separately. Because, people, we are the ocean, we are the sky, we are those salmon as the sun's going by. Ours is to live as ours is to die, because we are the same as it all without I. It's all connected. Thank you. Thanks to the folks that brought me the opportunity.